Okay, so we're going to take a deep dive today into something pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's the intersection of music and finance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a new single called Crypto Christmas.
Okay.
Um, and the artist is All Day Witit. He's had like 48 million streams this year already.
Wow, okay.
He's teamed up with Mastermind DJs to put out this song.
Interesting.
It explains cryptocurrency through music.
Wow, that's a new one.
Yeah, and they're specifically focusing on Bitcoin with
Oh.
this song.
Hmm.
And their album's coming out in January, so this is kind of like the first,
First taste.
a little taste of it.
Yeah.
So All Day Witit, he's being called like, potentially the voice of a generation.
Interesting.
But is that true? Is this just a catchy song, or is it something more? That's what we're going to look at today.
All right, I'm interested.
Yeah, so this song, Crypto Christmas,
Yeah.
being called a movement, not just a song.
A movement, huh?
Yeah, so I wanted to get your take on that.
Well, it's a pretty clever marketing tactic, right? I mean, they're trying to tap into something bigger than just a holiday tune.
Right.
You know, most Christmas songs, they're about like, reindeer and Santa and presents.
Oh,
and...
yeah, mistletoe and all of that.
Exactly. But this song is actually trying to educate people about cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It is so, it's interesting because on the one hand, you've got this kind of fun, catchy holiday vibe.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, you have these lyrics that are dropping some serious knowledge about Bitcoin.
Yeah, like there's that one line that says, Bitcoin's the best investment since its inception.
Yeah, that's a pretty bold statement.
It is, it is.
Because Bitcoin, for people who don't know, it's a digital currency that operates independently of any central bank.
Right.
And its value has fluctuated like crazy since it was created.
Yeah, it has.
So,
Okay.
there's a lot of debate about whether it's a stable investment or not.
Right, and this song seems to be coming down pretty firmly on one side of that debate.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
Interesting.
So it'll be interesting to see how people react to that, especially people who are already invested in cryptocurrency.
Yeah, are they going to be like, yeah, preach it?
Yeah.
Or are they going to be like, hold on, slow down?
Exactly.
So who do you think they're trying to reach with this song? Like, who's the audience?
Well, I think they're trying to appeal to a couple of different groups.
Okay.
You've got your crypto enthusiasts, the people who are already familiar with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies.
Right.
They're probably going to love this song. It's like an anthem for them,
Yeah, like, finally, someone gets it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then I think they're also trying to reach people who are curious about cryptocurrency, but maybe intimidated by it or don't really understand it.
Right.
Because let's be honest, cryptocurrency can be a pretty complex topic.
It can be.
And it can be really hard to wrap your head around all the technical jargon.
Right, like, what is a blockchain?
Exactly. What is a blockchain? What's mining?
Right.
All these terms.
It's Satoshi.
Oh, yeah, Satoshi.
Yeah.
So I think by putting it into a song, they're trying to make it more accessible and less intimidating for the average person.
Right, it's kind of like sneaking in the vegetables with the mac and cheese, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You get this catchy tune stuck in your head, and before you know it, you're learning about Bitcoin without even realizing it.
Wow, that's pretty clever.
It is.
Yeah, music's a powerful tool.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, think about all the ways that music has been used throughout history to communicate ideas and stories.
Mhm.
You've got protest songs from the civil rights movement, folk music that tells stories of hardship, even opera, which often tackles some pretty complex narrative.
Wow. Yeah, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, and I think Crypto Christmas could be seen as part of that lineage,
Yeah.
using rhythm and rhyme to engage listeners with a topic that might otherwise seem really dry and boring.
Right.
So I think it's a really interesting experiment, and it'll be fascinating to see if it actually works.
Yeah, and then the fact that they partnered with Mastermind DJs, that's a pretty big deal.
Oh yeah, Mastermind DJs, they have a huge following.
Yeah, they do.
And they're known for promoting really innovative artists on a global scale.
Right?
So it's not just like some random song that's popping up on the internet.
Right.
This is a carefully crafted campaign, with some serious marketing muscle behind it.
So it's not just about Crypto Christmas, the single.
No.
There's a whole album coming out in January, right?
Yeah, there is.
Like, what kind of impact do you think this could have?
I mean, that's the big question, isn't it?
It is.
Could this album actually influence how a whole generation views finance? Could it inspire more people to invest in cryptocurrency?
Right. Right.
You know, it's hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it has the potential to, especially if the music is good and if they continue to weave together financial concepts with engaging storytelling.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, you know, traditional financial education, it can be pretty dry and boring.
It can be, yeah.
A lot of people, especially younger people, they just tune it out.
Yeah.
But if you can present those same concepts in a way that's fun and engaging and relatable, then you might actually be able to get through to them.
Right.
Right.
So I think this album, it has the potential to reach a demographic that's really important.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But whether it actually succeeds or not, I guess only time will tell.
Right. Well, we started this deep dive asking, is Crypto Christmas just a catchy tune
Yeah.
or something more?
Right.
And I think it's safe to say they're aiming for something more.
They definitely are.
Yeah, it's a movement.
It is. It's a movement, and it raises an interesting question, you know.
Oh.
What other complex topics could benefit from this kind of musical explanation?
Ooh, that is a good question.
Right. What if we had songs that demystified climate change, broke down political systems, or explored the nuances of artificial intelligence?
That would be amazing.
Right. I mean, think about the possibilities. So, you know, keep your ears open because the future might just be sung into existence.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was fun.
It was. And we'll see everybody next time.
See you later, Rock.